In this interview, you're going to hear a conversation I had with a client of mine whose initial fear was fear of flying. But as when we, that's the initial thing when he wanted to start flying again because he was really terrified about it. But as it turns out, like with many of my clients, what you tell me in the initial consultation and what really shows up at during our session sometimes are two different things. He's a real estate agent and he's afraid of confined spaces. I mean, he only flies maybe 2-3 times a year, but his biggest problem, which is almost weekly, is he's afraid of confined spaces, anything that's tight. And as a real estate agent, he will not go down into basements. And especially when he has clients in Philadelphia, in the cities where the staircase going down is small and narrow and it's tight, like a dungeon type of feeling, right? He feels trapped. And he has anxiety over this thing. And so what he would do was he would just tell his class, you go ahead. I'll wait up here stairs while you go ahead. Do you see? And that was the biggest issue. Now, I wish there's one of the things that happens with almost all my clients is obviously, they're happy to do this audio interview, but they kind of clamp up slightly and they're not really how is it, like straightforward, right? Like, I wish you see them outside of when I'm not having my audio recorder going on. Man, they're so awesome. They're excited about the progress they've made, that he was able to go down the basements. And anyway, just listen to it. You'll enjoy it. I'm here with a client of mine who came to me for the fear of being in tight spaces, flights. And I really want you to hear this wonderful client of mine, his experience. And so tell me, what were the symptoms that you were feeling before you came to see me?
I had a lot of anxiety and fear of flying, and whenever I got hot, it just didn't want didn't want to do anything with flying for a while, and I only did it because I needed to, and I chose to come here to see if you could help me.
And so also the other one, which is the fear of confined spaces. And how was that affecting your life in what you did?
Well, I wouldn't go into spaces that I didn't see me being comfortable in, and I avoided situations like escape rooms and such basements, especially basements.
Yeah. And so can you sort of describe the type of symptoms that you had, the anxiety on it?
My heart would be racing, and I would. It was all my mental my mentality just went and said, "Oh, this is a tight space, and you're going to be hot and not comfortable in it." So I would get anxious.
Yeah. And would you have gone to basements before?
If they were open, yeah, but not if they were really tight, and especially in like a city home or something.
So what what have you noticed the difference now since you and I have started working? We now finished working now. We finished our 3 sessions. What have you noticed?
I noticed that I just tell myself that I'm in control, and it really helps me get over the fear and the anxiety. It's it's been really helpful. I've tried a couple times, and I've been into tight spaces the last couple weeks, and it's become apparent to me that there is a way out.
Yeah.
So
And you notice that you've been able to be in those basements much longer than you could ever have before, correct?
yes,
Yeah.
um, and just the fact that I'm going down is a big step. Um,
Yeah. Yeah. He would normally say he would decline the offer to go down. Um, and now, what was, what would you say was your experience working with me using the advanced protocols of hypnosis that I use?
well, I thought it was very interesting. Different techniques you used, and I've implemented them, and they seem to help me get off the cliff per se. So I will continue to use them.
Fantastic.
So
And would you recommend anyone reaching out to me if they had an issue?
yeah, it never hurts to try something else. And you never know what you're going to be helped with in life. And I thought your work was good. I feel comfortable.
Thank you.
Mm.
Thank you so much. And I know you're going to be a success when you're flying or in any confined spaces. And I really appreciate that you're taking the time to speak candidly on this short interview.
Thank you.